Hey, it's Miss V, Miss Veronica. So today's lesson is about mindful listening. How do we listen? How do we train our brain when there's noise all around us? So close your eyes just for a moment if you feel comfortable and just notice the different sounds wherever you're at. I can hear the drip, drip, drip of my refrigerator, waiting for the maintenance team to replace the defroster. I hear very slight movement of my neighbor. And the truth is, right now, it's pretty quiet. At the beginning of the week, when I really wanted to do this video, it was really loud. There's construction outside, and it was so annoying that I just couldn't focus and train my brain to be able to be right here like this. Oftentimes on my balcony, I can hear the different sounds of birds. I can hear the cars whirling by. I can hear conversations or the dogs barking. So with mindful listening, how do I train my brain? Because my brain is taking in all this information from my senses, and with my ears, all these sounds are coming in. But how do I learn to focus, especially when I'm in class? So I use bells when we do mindful listening, and the way that it's going to work is that I'm going to ring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate bells. And the invitation for you is that when you hear the sound of the bell, ask yourself, is this pleasing or not pleasing? In other words, do I like the sound? Is this pleasing? Or is this sound just a little annoying? Not pleasing. All right, so I'm going to do 5 different bells. All I want you to do, or the invitation is just to listen. Is this pleasing? Is this not pleasing? All right, so if you're comfortable, close your eyes. Just tune into the sound. What I'll do is I'll go through the 5 with your eyes closed, and then we'll do the 5 again with your eyes open. 1, each bell has a different musical note. Unfortunately, I don't remember them all, but notice the difference in the sounds of the bell. Notice how you feel when you hear the sound of the bell. Is it pleasing or not pleasing? And then we'll talk more about mindful listening, all right? So I invite you to close your eyes or softly gaze, find a point on the floor to focus, and tune in. Bell number 1. Bell number 2. Bell number 3. Bell number 4. Bell number 5. Awesome. So just take a moment before we go through the bells again and notice what was pleasing, what was not pleasing. Could you describe the difference between the tones that you heard? So let's do it with our eyes open. You'll notice that these are all different size bells. This one kept singing, so I have to stop the singing, but here's bell number 1. So just know, is it pleasing or is it not pleasing? I want you to pick your favorite bell. What's the most pleasing sound for you, okay? Bell number 1. Look how big this one is. Bell number 2. Bell number 3. I hope I have these in the right order. I'm hoping this is bell number 4. Kind of funny. And we're going to call this one bell number 5. If you could hear this up close, you'd hear the rich tone. So, affirming I got all the bells in the right order, which one was your favorite? Which one was the most pleasing? Because with mindful listening, there's going to sometimes be sounds that distract us, sounds that are annoying. One, how do I keep myself focused, especially if it's a sound that's not pleasing? But let's say it's a sound that's really beautiful, like the sound of birds singing, and all of a sudden my attention goes over here, and then I realize I'm not paying attention and I have to bring it back over here. Train my brain. Mindful listening. So all different size and shapes of the bells, different musical notes, but noticing the difference in the sounds, noticing what is pleasing and not pleasing. And with mindful listening, we'll do another practice where I'm tuning in with my ears, but also with my heart when someone is speaking. So we learn to train our brain to focus our attention. Now with mindfulness, I do use a bell, and I always have the students ring us in and out because the bell is impersonal, meaning it's not a voice, it's not a person. The sound of it reminds me to pause, take a deep breath in, and breathe out, and bring my attention to the moment. So mindful listening, what is pleasing, what is not pleasing? The invitation then today is just to notice different sounds. Do you like them? How do they make you feel? If they're really annoying or grating, what can you do to use your breath and attention just to focus, calm, and redirect? Thank you.